Good afternoon from here, guys, and welcome again to another session, another weekend focused session. So, guys, I'm not too feeling well, and I've been stressed. So, you guys will bear with me. There are some things we talked about on the last session. Okay, and it's quite a lot. So, a lot of things on the chat, and then it's not been easy this past week. I admit, of course, I'm not going to tell you guys what I didn't do or tell you what what what's the English, what I cannot do. Or let me I'm not here to impress anybody. Okay, yeah. So I closed the past week. I closed the past week in losses. Yeah, I closed the past week in losses. You guys will bear with me. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. So yeah, I'm looking at this on the monthly because I've been, this is my mistake. I've been looking at where did this shit start rejecting from. So I looked at this one, and since I did not see any tangible rejection, I think this was the one I used to explain to us the last time. Okay, because I told you guys I didn't see where this was coming from, but because there was nothing now. Look at it, there was no mitigation right here. But looking at this one now, we can see that what the monthly here was mitigated. This level here was retested. I told you guys something about this swing stuff, right? If this has been broken with the body, I told you guys that somehow that place is gonna attract price one time or the other, and it's gonna hold. So I didn't see this. If I had seen this, then I would have known, because if this is rejecting from a monthly resistance, where should it be heading to? A monthly support. Very simple. If it's rejecting from a monthly resistance, where is it heading to? The monthly support, and the monthly support is not far fetched. It's not far fetched at all. Look at this guy here. So immediately that month's closure, I should have known that this guy we are going to sell, because look at that closure. There was a rejection from that area, and then it's sell confirmation. So the mistake was mine. Yeah, my fault, and that cost me about $1,000 this week. But that's cool. That's cool. We'll be we'll be anticipating for these levels, right? For buy continuations. Of course, we want to see reactions, but then we are still early. Remember, on the previous videos, if you've watched the videos from the beginning, you'll see where I told you that um I'm yeah, the first 2 weeks, or the first week, let me just say the first 2 weeks of the of a new month, price uses it to run to a POI. All right, run to a POI. It's very rare to see weeks just like this. Now the month started, and then we had the buys to this level, and then we had sell continuation, and then we closed right here. You see the same thing. So it's hard to see a month that you just resume bearish and then you go up. You see this one, the monthly first came down, swept to these regions, and then pushed back up. You see that? So this one, the first week is past. All right, now we're entering the second week. So the second week should trigger this, and then we should have what, the bullish month. All right, we should have the bullish month. Yeah. So this was what messed my trading week up. But then regardless, we move, right. We move. So we had the rejection from, of course, weekly, the blah blah blah. So where are we heading to? Of course, the monthly, we've marked it out. We marked out that monthly PI. What we want to see is what, daily rejections. Okay, very good. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. So we're looking at this whole POI right here for what, buy continuation, right? We don't want to see price go where, below these guys. Now there's a confusion. Sometimes this one is correct in some places, and this one is correct. Now this one is correct on the daily. On the daily is very correct. You can see it triggered this POI right here. Look at that week right here. So it triggered, but on the monthly we don't have anything too important there. So just say like this if we can get it right. So this is how we should be switching time frames. So this week we should expect for, let's just say, Wednesday, Thursday, we should expect buy continuation, right? This new week we are entering, so we expect sales with full pressure. We expect sales from the sales of the dollar, of sales from the dollar, right, to these regions. Immediately this blue line is mitigated, I'm closing out all my sales, all my dollar sales, and then I'll wait. All right, I can wait on the daily for that rejection. All right, I can wait on the daily. But then if we got CPI, I don't know if we have CPI this week. Let's see. So the Sunday French parliamentary elections. Tomorrow, July 8th, Monday. No news on Monday. Tuesday, Fed testifies. There you go. Official cash rate. Okay. Looking for CPI. Okay, CPI is on Thursday. So there's every possibility that a price comes to this region before Thursday. Alright. If it's coming, if it's sitting right at this region, it's sitting at this region on Thursday inside this region, and CPI comes, then just know that what we'll be buying the dollar. All right, we're buying the dollar before the CPI. I can just take a risky trade. That is if it is here. I can just take a trade. I wouldn't say it's a risky trade because it's right there, right? This is a daily POI. It's in a daily POI, in a monthly POI, in what again? So you won't tell me it's invalid. All right, you won't tell me it's invalid. So I'll be working with this. If price is in this place below this line, come CPI, I'll just be long in that day. Maybe it's just 1 o'clock and the price is just inside there more. I'll just take it the buy. But if I see a buy there on the London session or before then, though, I will definitely engage in the buys. All right, this is the dollar buy. So guys, have this in mind. Let's go for EU. Why I'm talking about the dollar? Because of course the dollar influences every of these things. So I don't know how price do here, but all we know is what the dollar will be buying very soon. But I don't just know why the what's her name, GBPUSD is just so strong. I don't know why. Look at how the week closed. This is how the week closed. Sick, isn't it? Anyways, okay. I don't have much to say. Okay, I don't have much to say on the GBPUSD because what I'm saying here is indeed brazy. Not crazy, but brazy, man. You see this? Okay. See this level? This guy here. Okay, this is the support, and guess what? This is the resistance. Of course, we all know that. So what we expect price to know what go above this guy here, right? We expect price to obey this damn resistance for the monthly. All right, now price is pulling. We don't want price to go right above this one, but the pressure on the weekly is so sickening. And right here, all resistances have been mitigated in it. Yeah, resistance have been mitigated. All right, this one mitigated the support. Now where the hell are you gonna reject from GBPUSD? I was speaking with a friend today, not really a friend, an acquaintance today, and he was like he's observing, or he's thinking something is wrong with the United States, and something is definitely wrong because why? Well, I don't think it's actually the United States. I think it's on the Europeans and the Britons, because what the hell is this, man? Okay. Anyways, since we've seen the larger view on the monthly, okay, let's just look at this. So let's just say this is of course probably inducement, and then let's look at the 50% of this guy here. I don't usually do this, but then in this case I don't get choice. I don't have a choice, bro. I have to do this. So if price comes here, all right, for CPI, I just sell because everything about this guy is now screaming bullish, guys. Because you see this closure above this guy here, it's sickening. But then I don't want to just mark levels based on what I see on the dollar. Okay, I want to mark levels based on what I see on that particular chart. So remember we marked something like this the previous week expecting rejections. All right. Yeah, we had this one. We also had this one right here. So we had this POIs. Aside this one that got invalidated, of course, we had this one. So here we go. We're gonna expect a pull. Okay, a pull, gentle pull to these levels, and then buy back. That is if we are gonna have buys, guys, because this guy might confuse you on the daily and then do something else on the weekly, and it should just be crazy. But speaking of what I see on this chart, guys, speaking of what I see on this chart, this is sickening. We're gonna have buy continuations, and it's almost inevitable. Almost inevitable. So if we have this, cool. We have this, cool, guys. Oh my god, I'm so sick. All right, so this is it on the dollar. Nothing much. Okay, nothing much. But if we see price here, cool. If you want to sell, you want to sell. Of course, the dollar should give us that signal. That is why I mentioned the dollar first. The dollar should give us. Let me even set an alert right now. Let me set an alert on the dollar, so I'll pay attention to it. What did I do? Alert on the DXY. This one, the two DXYs are behaving so different. Set an alert here too. Whichever ones you guys would get it. Get it. Okay. So Euro USD, is there anything much? Of course, Euro USD, I told you guys before. This is like the opposite of what of the opposite of the DXY. It does just like the polar opposite of the DXY. So whatever we see on the DXY, the opposite will be doing right here on the Euro USD. So we've got the monthly right here. Saw the rejections right here from the monthly, and that's the monthly. This is a monthly level, but then we invalidated that, and we're at this level. So we're waiting for what? The daily sell confirmation. The daily should give us sell confirmations, right? The daily should give us sell confirmations. Look at this guy. Now I don't anticipate this guy to go above here, but who am I? It may come, because this right here is what the monthly. It may just kiss the monthly a bit and start falling without breaking this candle high. Yeah, Euro USD is that crazy, bro. It's that crazy. It can come here without touching at this, without invalidating this candle right here. It can just keep falling. Right? It can keep falling. Or it might invalidate it still and keep falling still. See that? Keep falling, yeah. What did I do? Alert. No. Sorry guys, I'm a bit clumsy. So that's it, and just let's look at the second one. The second chart, if it's the same thing we see, because these charts are pretty different. Okay, yeah, so I'm looking at that monthly levels. Okay, the monthly levels are key. Yeah, because we are retesting from a monthly level, so our eyes should be on what the monthly level. So we are looking at that monthly level, and it's so painful now saying this now. It's so painful that I missed out on these retracements, because these retracements are crazy. Should I say or yeah? Okay, we are still on the retracement, but then the retracement is so crazy, man. But anyways, regardless, we move. So this is the outlook. Not trying to make it long, so the upload will be fast. So you all have a nice and great trading week ahead of you. Expecting blues, expecting your testimonies. You all have a nice day ahead. Enjoy your weekend.